Good afternoon and welcome to the Players Locker Room podcast. And today we're going to be discussing about Northwest Derby. And today our passionate guests will dissect thrilling matches, analyze tactics, and offer insightful commentary on the latest news and trends, specifically in Manchester United and Liverpool Football Club. I'm Alyssa as the host who will guide you on today's podcast. And here we got our two guests right here. We got Yasser as a pundit insider for Manchester United, and we got Junet as a pundit insider for Liverpool. Hello, how are you today? Welcome. Now, can you please introduce yourselves to the audience?
Hi everyone, my name is Junet, and today I'm going to be covering Liverpool's viewpoint in today's podcast.
Hi Alyssa, thank you for having me. My name is Yasser, and I'm going to be covering Man United in today's podcast.
Okay, thank you so much for your brief introduction. So, whether you are a diehard fan or you are a casual observer, our podcast aims to entertain, to inform, and to ignite your passion for football. So, grab your favorite jersey, settle in, and get ready to be transported into the electrifying world of Manchester United and Liverpool. Okay, so let's just get into the skin of our podcast, do we, gentlemen? Or should I say die-hard fans?
Definitely a yes.
Are you kidding? Is that even a question? It's a must!
Okay, the die-hard fans, since you all are starving for today's questions, I'm gonna ask you this simple question first. Why do you support Man United and why you support Liverpool, and what makes you support them till this day?
I'm gonna let the United boy answer first.
Well, thank you for letting me. The first football match I ever watched was Man United game when there was Robin van Persie in 13 and 14 season, as well as Sir Alex Ferguson last season as a manager. I saw the club as a historical team that won trophy so much in the previous seasons, and it makes me fall in love with the club. And I've been loving this club for 12 years now. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. I think the only thing that makes me still support this team is that Man United is the only source of my happiness in my life since I was just a teenager, and it is unreplaceable from that. I think that's it from me.
What a die-hard fan you are. Okay, so after the dramatic answer from the United boy, I'm gonna give you the statement of every die-hard football fan in this whole world, which is I support my beloved club, which is Liverpool, since that 13-14 staggering Luis Suarez season, in which, yes, it is the year of that Slippy G moment where we bottle the Premier League, but as the quote says, tough times what makes us stronger. And by that, that is one of the best statements that a die-hard fan has given in the football world.
I think you two are great when it comes to lying. When it comes to this type of thing, you all could say thousands of words jumping from your mouth.
Well, as for United boy, I guess.
Well, I wasn't lying. I'm just overhyping.
Man, they are all the same. Okay, moving on. The next question is to choose your best starting 11 from both teams' recent players.
Okay, since the Scouser gave me the head start, why don't I be polite and give him the next head start?
Well then, thank you. Don't mind if I do. Okay, I don't do if, buts, and maybes. I just use absolutes. I talk with facts. So then, I will start off from the goalkeeper position. I'll start off with Alisson, the best goalkeeper in the world. In defense, I'll put Trent, Robbo, Van Dijk, or we can say Virgil, and then we put Konate. That is a brick wall of defense. And in the midfield, I will put Endo, the samurai, and then I will choose McAllister, the Argentinian Messi, and then I'll put Bruno Fernandes, the Ronaldo region. And moving on to attack, no questions asked, I just put Salah, Jota, and the handsome guy, Hoyland. I think with that starting 11, the team can achieve millions, no questions asked.
Such a biased selection.
No, I'm just being realistic.
Alright, my turn now. I think for the goalkeeper, I would choose with Onana.
Onana!
Yeah.
You're having a joke, blood. Man just said Onana over Alisson.
It is real.
Serious?
Alisson can even make saves like Onana.
Does Bro even make saves?
Scouser doesn't like facts, huh? Okay, so after Onana, I would put in the left back Robo, and then the center back is Virgil van Dijk, and then Lisandro Martinez as well. And in the right back, I would go with Talot. Of course, in the middle, I would choose one Liverpool player. It is Endo and Kobe Mainoo and Bruno Fernandes in up front. And then for the attackers, I would go with Alejandro Garnacho myself and Rasmus Højlund and Mohamed Salah as the winger. What a team that would be, right? That team could win a lot of trophy better than his choice.
Nah, I can't accept the fact that this man puts Onana over Alisson. Nah. The podcast is done. Nah.
I was just spitting my facts.
I'm gonna puke.
Okay, well then I think you two would have a fierce battle over your desired starting 11. Even though the name Onana sounds funny, but okay, I think I'll just follow the flow of you two. So moving on to the next question, which player do you think have been awful or have been incredible in league this season from both teams?
Wanna go first, Scouser?
Oh please, don't mind me, Manchester boy.
Ooh, I think it gets a little bit hot here, don't you think?
No, Alice, we are just that passionate to talk about the beautiful game, and it's like a daily conversation with no buts, ifs and maybes. We just talk about facts about the derby. So, no hard feelings, no offense, just pure fun for the love of the beautiful game.
Yeah, you're right. And when it comes into our favorite football team, we're gonna be talking like lunatics, you know. Okay, so for the flops, I think I'm gonna go with Anthony, and then Marcus Rashford. I think Mason Mount could be there as well. I think these three are pure trash this season. I think we need to sell them as soon as possible. And then for the bargain signing, I would choose Bruno Fernandes and then Rasmus Højlund. And it would be, I think Onana would make for the list, because they've been saving us over and over again. I think without these three, I think we're gonna be as far as this season.
Okay, now that's an opinion that I can agree on, except for the Onana part. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the flops from Liverpool. So, number one, it's the Prince of Liverpool itself, which is Curtis Lionel Jones. And the second part, or the second person, is Joe Virgil Gomez. Yep. I don't really need to tell you how bad they are this season, how awful they are this season. You can just watch a Liverpool game, and if they play, you can tell yourself how bad they are. Okay, so I really want to put Nunez for the third guy, but I think I will hold him for just one season or another season, because I believe he has still much to offer. He still has much to offer. And for the bargains, this is the fun part. Okay, so the fun part, yes. Okay, so for the bargains, I will choose Diogo Jota, and the second guy is the Samurai, Wataru Endo, and then for the third guy, can you guess?
I think it's gonna be Darwin Nunes, isn't it?
Oh no, Okay, so the third guy is Harvey Cristiano Elliott. Without those three players, I don't know where Liverpool would be. And I think Liverpool cannot qualify for the Champions League without those three players.
Okay, but I already guessed that Jones and Anthony would make it to the list because they've just been awful this season.
Well, thank you for agreeing with our opinions, Liz. But I actually have a question for you. If you were a football fan, what club would you support? And tell me why would you support that club?
Well, I think it's a tough one, but I think I'll choose Manchester United because my brother is also a diehard fan like you. Like he would argue every time when they lost.
Well, yes, that is the risk of supporting United. That is not good for your life and also your mental health, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, but another question for you, Liz. What do you think about the derby between the two teams?
Oh, I'm not the type like typical troublemaker kind of person, but after hearing both of you talk, I think I prefer to stay away from the derby because it's too manly for me, I think. So, okay, moving on to the next question. What are your most all-time favorite goals from the derby?
I'm gonna go first against Koso.
After you.
Well, don't mind if I do. Well, my favorite goal from the derby was Marcus Rashford goal against Karius in 2017, I think. Yeah, when Rashford did the Ronaldo chop against Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Yes.
And shot it to the left bottom post of Karius. I think that goal was incredible. That one of the best goals I've ever seen in my entire life.
Okay, interesting. Now, let's see the clips together. Okay, oh, that's a hard one.
Kind of lame if you ask me, but, well, I'm gonna tell you one of the best goals. Not even one of, it's the best goal that is created in this derby. So, in 2009, Dosena chipped over Van der Sar. Okay, so Pepe Reina got the ball, he kicked into Dosena tip, Van der Sar just staring at Old Trafford crowd.
Because he thought the ball was out.
Yes, but as we see, Dosena chipped Van der Sar, and the commentators screamed. He screamed like, Dosena!
The commentator was biased. He was a Liverpool fan.
Okay, that
Please show the
was
clip.
so
Please show the clip.
interesting.
Please show the clip.
Okay, let's see the clip. Okay, wow, that was pure class. I think that was a world-class goal.
Well, but for the favorite goal in this derby, or the most beautiful goal in this derby, which do you prefer, Alyssa?
Okay, this is a tough one also, but I think I'll choose the Liverpool one because that was simply magical, that Dosena chip. But I think the Rashford one was a hilarious goal as well.
Well, thank you. No more debate on which is the most beautiful goal ever scored in the derby.
Another day, another cap.
Well, up to you. I'm just spreading facts here.
Okay, wow, what great goals we've seen today. Now, the next question is, if you were the owner of your favorite club, what would you do to improve your club?
Well, the floor is yours, Koser.
Thank you. Okay, so if I were the owner of my beloved club, the first thing I will do is I will decrease my earnings or wages and allocate that to the transfer fund so that the sporting director or the transfer service can buy more adequate players, more high-class players. Okay, and then this is not even a question. I will invest in the youth academy And last but not least, I will fix my beloved Anfield so that I can get more earnings from the tourism market. Because, as you know, the tourism football in England has a big market, and I believe if I maximize in that area, I can get more earnings.
Wow, how generous you are.
Thank you.
Well, I think, for my opinion, if I were the owner of the club, the first thing I would do is to reduce the salary of the players, because we are on the top of the list for the highest salary rank in the Premier League. And then I would hire a new sporting director, because we've been oval in the transfer market for the last few years. And then because of the list of the injured players we have this season, I would find new medical staffs, and then I will renovate the stadium as well as the training center. And I think the last one is I would scout new players for the academy, because we have some talented players, the best academy in the world.
Oh, how royal are you two for your favorite clubs? I think I need to be a man one day to feel the excitement of football.
No, you don't have to be like this, Liz. Just follow the culture, also the game, and you're ready to go. Well, I think before you enjoy the game, you can learn more about the club, the football, and maybe you have to know more about the stadium. But before you go to choose the stadium, but I want to ask you, have you ever watched a football game in your life?
Actually, I once watched a football match back in 2019. I think it was Man United versus Inter Milan, and I think it was a blast for me as a first timer. And for the stadium, if I had to choose, I think I'll choose Old Trafford, because I hear lots in internet that Old Trafford is a nice for football tourism in England.
But as you can see, Old Trafford has broken roofs and hasn't been renovated in a long time.
Yet people are still coming. Hey, Ineos, fix the stadium.
Hey, Ineos, this is your fan. Hear your fan. Okay, Ineos, if you are watching, please hear your fans complain. Okay, so after the fans' protest to Ineos, the next question for you, Liz, as the host, is in terms of city, which do you prefer, Liverpool or Manchester?
I think I'm gonna go with Liverpool with this one. It's a clear answer. The people, the architect, the culture. I think you just have to go to Liverpool with this one. No hesitate.
So, now we're even?
We're even.
Okay, well, thank you, Judith and Yasser, for coming today and arguing your statement. It's been a hell of a ride meeting you two. Okay, so thank you for tuning into the Players Locker Room podcast today. I hope you guys enjoyed the lively discussion for Northwest Derby between Manchester United and Liverpool today. Thank you for joining us. Until the next time, may the spirit of Northwest Derby live on. Bye!
Come on, United! Come on!